Are you the talker? Yeah? Are you telling me not to hitchhike? Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man.
Good morning. We are in Boiling Springs and we just got dropped off by a very nice gentleman so that we can get back on the trail. We've been off for a couple of days and we're ready to just get back out. It's supposed to rain around 2 o'clock today, so we are ready to get moving. We have 14 miles to the shelter. We're hoping that it just runs smoothly and we're just ready to get back out. So this town is amazing. It is so cute. So it was really nice and very cool to come through here. So see you soon. So we're in the first mile of the trail and it's supposed to be fairly smooth today, but I hate even saying that because you just never know. But like I said, we've got to beat some rain, or at least we're trying to. But since Cooker poured his heart out on the first video, I figured I would share some of my thoughts about the trail and how I've been feeling and we've been feeling. It's a weird experience to, you know, leave your job and your home and everything and get out here. And even though it's been a goal of ours, and we're having a good time, it's definitely still something we're processing. We were both kind of nervous last night, just thinking about getting back out here. And, you know, I felt homesick a little bit. I miss my girls, you know, I miss my friends. I miss our little porch kitty. But we are experiencing so much, and very grateful this morning to be able to do this and see what we're made of, you know. So I'm just glad that we're able to, and I don't know, before I start rambling, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I was feeling. It's hard for me to do sometimes, and I think it's also important. So we miss you all, and we'll see you again soon. And I'm still recording because I flipped the camera around and I don't know how to use my phone yet. There's Cooker's butt. So it's 11:58. We were trying to do 12 before 12, and we did.
And 12 before 12 is what?
12 miles before noon. So we've got 2 left to go. The storm's coming in. We have been pretty lucky today with the elevation, and the weather has been beautiful.
Very.
So yeah, we've got a couple miles to go. Everyone keeps telling us along the way that Darlington Shelter is beautiful. So we're looking forward to camping and chilling out for the rest of the afternoon. So yay.
Yay. Morning everyone, Cooker. Still on the trail just north of Boiling Springs. It's been a nice section, really flat, which is great for a break on the feet before we hit the real rocks in Pennsylvania. Just wanted to share a little bit about the fact that we're flip-flopping, so we're only getting And we've hit a couple of 17-mile days, which is great, but we're only getting about 12 to 15 miles a day. And we've got through hikers out here that started in March that are considerably faster than us. Pass us on the trail like we're standing still. They're busting out 20, 25, 30 miles. And that can get a little discouraging. You know, when people are passing you all day long. There was a couple of day stretch where we saw the same people, but just so happened where we met them, and the weather slowed them down a little bit. And then we had to go into town for 0, so we're back out here and we don't know anybody again. But it does make me incredibly grateful for the fact that I have somebody to walk with Jessica. You know, you got somebody there all the time to help out and to discuss things and just feel a little more connected. You know, you haven't had the same experiences yet as these through hikers, and so conversations are a little harder, connections are a little harder. They know that they're going to be up the trail, probably only see you today or tomorrow, and then they're gone. So just wanted to share that. Like I said, not so much the fact that it's discouraging, but the fact that I'm very grateful and blessed to have somebody to do this with. Hey everybody, Cooker and Jessica checking in, heading down from Darlington Shelter this morning after 17 hours of straight rain. We got in our tent yesterday, like Jessica said, right before it started sprinkling. Didn't ever get really bad, no high winds or anything like that, but just a straight pouring rain for about 17 hours, and tent worked great. The modifications that we made worked really well to keep the water out, and we're rolling down into Duncannon. We looked at the information for the next few days, and it looks like we may have to pick up another meal to make it to our next destination. So shelters are a little more spaced out up here than they are down south, so not as many options as far as where to stay, and there's very limited tent spots. So we have a break in the weather right now until about 2, so we're looking to put in about 11 miles this morning and get there before it rains. And there's a nice outfitter and a hostel. We might end up staying tonight, we might push on. But yeah, you know, discussing being away from family today and our home. We were able to check in last night with a lot of people. We had signal, so that's always nice to get kind of you know, the fears subsided a little bit after we were able to talk and check in with the house and check the bills and all that stuff. So really grateful to be out here today. It's beautiful, and that's it. Hey, Cooker and Jessica here. Good morning. We stayed at Kind of Outdoorsy last night. They have a hostel in the back. Betsy runs the place. Not a bad place to stay at all. It's convenient. They have some hiker resupply there. Gave us some good recommendations on food down at Sorrento's Italian restaurant, or Pizza and Subs, something like that. But they serve some nice Italian dishes in the evening with homemade pasta. It was quite delicious, big portions. Wings were fantastic, just so you know. And we're leaving Duncannon this morning. You see here's the Doyle. It's kind of an iconic place here on the AT. They have a bar downstairs with a grill, and then upstairs is all sleeping rooms for hikers and anybody else who desires to have a sleeping room. But yeah, that's Duncannon. Some of it's cute, some of it's not. But we stayed warm last night, and like I said, we walk right through the town, so it's convenient. And we're heading out this morning, and the weather forecast changed for the better. Might even be able to beat the rain today, so that's nice. So we'll check in later.
So we're coming up out of Duncannon, and we knew it would be a climb this morning, but it's about 46 degrees, 48 degrees, something like that, so that helps. We were just talking about if it was 90 degrees again and going up this, but we will venture that at some point, I'm sure. I was also thinking about this morning, Cooker asked me how I was doing, and you know, it's one of the things I really want to get, I guess, in touch with myself out here, you know, just trying to figure out where I'm at with things sometimes. And when I was getting ready this morning, I kind of get anxious every time we stop and then we get back out here, because I'm thinking to myself, you know, is my body going to make it? Is everything going to be okay? I'm still sore, you know, and I get out here and so far so good. Hopefully it stays that way. But I was also just thinking about the fact that I tend to manufacture things to worry about. And I knew that before I came out here. But it's something that I hope that I can get better at as I am out here, and I have a lot of time to think about things, because just in day to day and having all the safety of, you know, home and job and all of those things, I still found the time to find all kinds of things to worry about. And I don't have the same things to worry about out here, but I'm still trying to find things to worry about. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. I don't know if other people can relate. I'm sure they can. But I hope, you know, I wrote a list of things that I wanted to look at being out here and wanted to work on, and that's another one to add to the list, and I think it's a pretty big one. So anyways, onward and upward this morning. We'll talk soon.
Good morning, everybody. That's Jessica back there. Just wanted to give a quick update on the physical aspects of all of this and how our health is doing. When we started off, I had some back issues immediately, and Jessica got some pretty bad blisters and bruisings in her arches. So since then, with the help of ibuprofen, and a well-placed outfitter for Jessica's new insoles. We are doing pretty good. My knee, I've continued to wrap it every day, and it stayed fairly well. Now, still have aches and pains. Feet still hurt at the end of the day, but that's to be expected. We're hitting, between 14 and 17 miles a day now, which is great. Yesterday I think we did 15 and a half. Out of town, which for us is great. Again, out of town usually goes straight up, so other than that, everything's well. Starting the day off today, feeling fresh.
Lots of rocks. We were climbing a hill this morning, and we came upon this little stream coming out of the side of the mountain, and we had heard that it was sporadic, possibly unreliable, but also like orange color. So we're walking down the trail here. I think we're headed towards this beaver dam, but this whole area was an old coal mining town. There's a cemetery, there's pine trees and mossy rocks everywhere, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. This has probably been my favorite part of the whole trail. And I'm really anxious, I think we both are, to see what this beaver dam is going to look like. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep filming because I don't really want to replace another phone, but looks like it could get interesting for us. It's a very wide-spanning body of water here, and they have done their work. Wow. If you've ever wondered how much work they can really get into, here it is. So we could have taken a different route, but why would we do that? We really wanted to see what this was like. Kind of looks a little swampy. It's a little muddy. Oh yeah. What are we getting into today? This is wild. Okay, so we're in the middle of the dam. We just went past all of that. So far, so good. Thank goodness for trekking poles. I mean, this is huge. This is a lot of work.
Beaver Dam challenge complete.